Hi everyone, and welcome to our April 2024 newsletter. I hope you got to check out the eclipse yesterday and use the appropriate precautions. As we transition into the second quarter of this year, I want to take a look at some important market statistics. The median sales price for March 2024 was $457,000. This reflects a slight decrease of 1.5% when compared to the same period last year. Meanwhile, there were only 730 sales recorded. This is notable because it's a downturn in activity, about 47% less than our 10-year monthly average of 1124 sales. When we see a significant drop in sales alongside a slight price decrease, it certainly indicates a cooling market. I'm getting feedback from prospective buyers that they do want to delay purchases because they feel like prices and interest rates need to come down just a little bit. Sellers, on the other hand, are waiting for a market recovery, reluctant to drop the prices. This is resulting in a bit of a market gridlock. There were about 1,071 new listings, which is just over 17% fewer than the listings that were in March of last year. This makes sense because if you sell your existing home, you become a buyer. And as I mentioned, buyers are waiting right now. This market gridlock is being referred to by many real estate experts as the Great Reset, a period where home prices and interest rates settle into a more realistic place. So, while the market will not be as strong as in recent years, we should see a return to what we know as a normal market. Fortunately, the Pikes Peak region remains a desirable relocation destination, so this should help. The Great Reset accurately describes our current market situation. Those with significant financial resources or home equity can usually afford to wait for the market to become more favorable to their situation. However, it's important to recognize the challenges faced by vital community members such as teachers, first responders, and military personnel. These individuals often can't afford to wait for a more favorable market. Teachers are one of the most underpaid professions, especially in Colorado. With affordable housing being limited, the gap seems to be ever increasing. Fortunately, incentive programs for teachers have been available on and off for decades. Most recently, local nonprofit called We Fortify has partnered with Harrison District 2, investing $6.5 million in an apartment project to provide affordable one-bedroom units for teachers to live and work in the district. We'd also like to take this opportunity to highlight our Local Luminaries program, which we expanded to provide home buying incentives to assist teachers, as well as other local heroes with home ownership. This month's area feature is the Powers and Mark Shuffle Corridor, specifically in southeast Colorado Springs. The trails at Aspen Ridge has been underway for years with Richmond Homes, but recently Aspen View Homes came alongside. The amount of homes and dirt work here and adjacent Bradley Heights is astounding. Speaking of Bradley Heights just to the east, Century Communities and Challenger are just opening models and currently building inventory. These two communities have homes between $430,000 and $575,000, with inventory ready in the coming months. Just southeast of here is the ever-expanding Lorson Ranch, with builders like Aspen View and Traylon currently building inventory. And back across Mark Shuffle, just southwest of Lorson, is the Glen. RV garage options will be a big draw for some buyers, and that model is opening soon. It looks like these areas all fall in the boundaries of Widefield School District 3. Give me a call if any of these areas interest you, and we can go to visit it together. Driving around communities, as we often do, I noticed a tiny dog park at the trails at Forest Meadows and another even larger enclosed area at Banning Lewis Ranch. And it got us thinking, we need you. If you know of a dog park, we would love to build a list. Picking up a client the other day at an apartment, I even realized some apartments have a little enclosure to let your furry friends roam off-leash, as well as the larger parks such as Bear Creek, Rampart, Palmer Park, Fox Run, etc. Also, I've been to community gardens at Hillside Garden Rec Center and driven by one at Oro Blanco and Carefree on the east side of town. All of these community spots inspired us to get a list going, and we need your help. Message or email me to add your suggestions to the list. So this concludes the April newsletter. So be on the lookout for the quarterly report we'll send with the stats. Thank you.